Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and in today's video we're going to be talking about where are the best places to find local work as a CDL driver. So here at Driving Academy, our mission is to help 1 million people get on the road to freedom. We're the best driving school in the country to actually help people get their CDL license, but one of the reasons why we are the best is that we actually help people out with lifetime job placement, which means it's our job to help you find a job up until the day you die. If you want it, right? If you don't want it, we're not going to force you. Like I said, freedom means that you have the choice to pick where you want to go. So there's no contracts, nothing like that. And there's a lot of students who graduate with us and they say, hey, I got my CDL license now. What do I do? How do I find local work? And kind of what are some tips and tricks for that? And that's what we're going to be discussing in this video. So today we're going to be talking about 3 different things that you're going to need in order to find the best local work in your area. So the first thing that you're going to need, of course, is a CDL license. Without a CDL license, you can get local work driving at Uber, but I don't think you're going to be making the kind of money you will be unless you're driving one of these big bad boys right over here, right? So we're talking about tractor trailer drivers. In order to get an actual CDL license, there's pretty much a 2-step process. Step number 1, you're first going to have to pass a few different written exams to get yourself a CDL permit. Step number 2, you're going to have to pass a 2.5-hour long road test to get your actual license. That being said, we have what we call guaranteed training courses where we can guarantee that we get your license by giving you over 100 hours of training plus unlimited tries at the test itself. So that means you're going to keep going for the test over and over and over again until you pass at no extra cost to you. So it's super important. If you are interested, give our team a call, 908-525-3609, and we can get you checked off on the first box, which is get your CDL license. Now, if you already have your CDL license, we're going to be talking about 2 other things here. So the first thing that you want to watch out for is to see if your area is good for actual local work. That means one thing that you want to make sure that the population is pretty dense, right? So that means you want to be in a place where a lot of things are happening and grooving. The more people that there are, the more business opportunities that there could be. Why? Simply when it comes to trucking transports things from point A to point B. The more people that there are in that area, the more consumable things that they actually go to, which means the more stores there has to be, the more purchasing power there is in that area, which means now the more stores you have and the more people that are buying it, that means that more frequently you need to make deliveries into those locations, which means it's a great opportunity for a big variety of different local jobs in that area. If you're in an area that has very low population, and you don't have that many stores, then you don't have trucks. The need for trucks are not as high in those areas simply because people aren't buying the stuff out of the stores right away, and it's taking a little bit of time, and you might be going there once a week instead of every single day type of situation, right? The other thing that you want to watch out for is going to be making sure that you're not in a rural area. So this is different than population, right? So the cool thing about being here up in the Northeast, where we're located in New Jersey, there's a lot of local opportunity here available because there's a whole lot of population, but there's also a lot of business itself right here, right? So we're talking about a lot of warehousing, a lot of shops, a lot of stores, a lot of retail centers, all right here to serve these big populations. So we're not living in a rural area. Things are much tighter together, which could make some things a little bit difficult when it comes to driving these big tractor trailers. All length to length could be 75 feet long, right? So you're going to have a 53-foot trailer and a 20-something odd foot tractor, depending on the kind of size that you have. So when you're making these tight turns in these very congested areas, it can be scary. But that's why, if you're a student with us, you're going to be prepared because we're going to put you on our CDL Driving Simulator. This is exactly what our simulator looks like. We're actually getting 2 new ones coming in very soon, which our students are very, very excited for. But what we like to do is we like to say that this piece of machinery gives you years of experience within a few days of training. Because when you are a student here, we can actually put you in the rurals, we can put you in the mountains, we can put you in the busy city of Manhattan, where you're making those tight turns, making sure you're not running over any pedestrians, any dogs, because dogs are definitely man's best friend. We don't want to be running over any of those, and making sure that all the light poles stay up at all times, right? And that it is better to do all those mistakes on the simulator before you actually get a local job. But back to the actual local work, to kind of give you an example. Here in New Jersey, since there is a lot of business, that means a lot more local opportunity and a lot more local work is available. Just as an example, a place with a lot of restaurants those restaurants need to get delivered food every single day. So there's different companies like Cisco that are national, and Performance Food Group that's also a national company as well. And all they do is service restaurants, which means that's a local job. They go from the warehouse to the individual restaurants and they load up. So if you like that kind of work, then go to a place that has a lot of different restaurants, because those restaurants got to get food somehow, right? But to kind of give an example, in the New Jersey area, for instance, you can actually cross state lines and still be considered local. Just because you're local doesn't mean you're going to be in New Jersey at all times. So as an example, you can drive up to Connecticut or up to Boston and drive back, and that's still considered kind of like a local route, because you're going to have up to 11 hours of drive time in one day. So say it takes you up 4 or 5 hours to go to Connecticut, 4 or 5 hours to come back. That's 9 to 10 hours of driving itself. And you're pretty much good. But you did cross a bunch of state lines and you made a few stops along the way and you're ready to rock and roll, right? So one of the cool things about being a student here with us is that if local work is what you want to do, after you graduate with us, we're going to also have lifetime job placement. So if you're interested in learning more about our lifetime job placement, give us a call, 908-525-3609. If you're a graduate already, we have a special website that you're going to be able to access as a student here. All you gotta do is give us a call, 908-525-3609. Check out our new website at cdldrivingacademy.com. Again, one more time, that's cdldrivingacademy.com. Thanks and have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really gonna help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.